be sure to the like button, comment, subscribe, and hit the bell to get notified on every new upload. Today we're going to be looking at the Xiaomi Mijia 4K action camera. If you're looking for a small professional camera, this is going to be the one for you. You're not going to break the bank, and it's going to be around $150 to $170 depending on where you get it from. 2 links will be below for GearBest and Banggood. Let me get this out the way. Upon unboxing the camera, you get a manual, the camera itself, battery, and USB cable. Going over some of the features of the camera, you can record 4K footage, obviously at 30 frames a second. So with this camera, it comes with the f2.8 aperture and 145-degree field of view, which is basically a wide-angle lens. Pretty nice. It comes with a plethora of video recording modes, being video time-lapse, self-timer, photo video mode, slow motion, loop video, burst mode for your photos, and then you get a time-lapse photo mode. Pretty damn nice. So you got a plethora of modes to suit your benefit. Obviously, as I mentioned, this camera can record 4K footage at 30 frames a second. Right now, it does not support 60 frames. However, they could push out a firmware update to actually fix this, because other cam models have actually done this. But with that said, you can record 4K at 30 frames a second, 2.5K at 30, 1080 at 160 and 30 frames a second, at 720 at 20 frames a second, or 200 frames a second. So basically you can slow down your footage, your 1080 and your 720 footage in your video editing program and get smoother video. And obviously this does come with accessories now. You can get a gimbal and you can get a couple other things which I do not have in this video. So being for this little camera, Apks and umbrella, A12S75 chipset, pretty nice. There's a couple of features of this. It has an anti-shake, mic mute, auto record, power off, lens distortion. You can turn it off and on, so basically it will turn off the wide angle view to the camera, which is really nice for situations where you do not want that. Timestamp and stuff like that upon your videos and your photos. We got some features here. You got wireless, you got Bluetooth pairing, lens options, basically you got the LED brightness, and the lens options being the distortion that I talked about. You got a couple more. So with the Wi-Fi function and wireless, you can pair it to your phone. You can use remote controls because you also have Bluetooth pairing, so you can use selfie stick and stuff like that and pair it and do your recording. Okay. Now, this does come with a micro SD slot, but it only supports up to 64 gigs, and you will obviously need the U3 micro SD cards. If you guys do or do not know, on the card it will have a U with a 3 inside of it. That is capable of doing the read and write that it needs for the 4K footage. I'll probably include a little picture of that on this video at this point right now, me talking. Camera, you get a 2.4-inch display, which is basically a 960 by 480 resolution. Pretty nice for when you're outside. It's a big enough screen, and I found myself that lighting outside with the sun wasn't too bad with this, because you do have a screen brightness and you have 3 different modes. For the pictures and video, you also have 3 different modes for that too. Okay, so this does record in H.264 or raw footage, and obviously there's the image. When you take the pictures, it does it in a JPG, and it's 8.3 megapixels that it does it at, which is not too bad. You get obviously an onboard microphone and speaker, and it's AAC format, so the speaker is not bad enough. I forgot to mention, this camera does have a 6-axis ESI, which is basically image stabilization for shooting video with this camera. For the 4K, it's not too bad. I hear that it actually kicks on for the 4K, and for the lower modes, it actually doesn't work as great. So basically, when you're using this, you are going to want to use some type of mount or gimbal to basically have some freedom and not worry about the video being distorted. So that concludes my review for this super mini lightweight 4K action camera by Xiaomi. So if you guys want, you could check out the link below. This is a pretty nice little buy. I think if you're looking into the market for 4K action cameras, obviously again they could do a firmware update, and there is gimbals that you can buy for this. You can also buy waterproof case and stuff like that. So there is accessories for this too, and they actually are not bad in price for this camera. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this review. I wouldn't call this the GoPro killer, but I would call it something that's very competitive to it for not costing you hundreds and hundreds of dollars. Peace out. End of the video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget, on the left is a video we made link, and on the right you can check out my last video. Again, thank you for checking out the video. It means a lot. See you on my next one. Peace.